Excellent. I'm sure you guys are singing great at home. Our next song, we're going to sing one verse of Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. This one's really low for me, so be patient. Please. How can it be the one who died has borne our sinful sacrifice to conquer every sting of death, sin, sin, Christ is risen indeed. Oh, sing hallelujah. Join the chorus, sing with the redeemed. Christ is risen. Awesome. All right, let's move on to one final song. We're going to sing all three verses of As the Deer. Sing along with this at home. All three verses. As the deer panted for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You alone are my strength, my shield. You alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You're my friend, and you are my brother, even though you are a Jew. I love him more than every other single Okay, let's go back to home base. All right, so I hope you guys like seeing my couch, and thanks for your patience. Again, we've been having some weird technical difficulties today. It looks like our connection is stable and things are going well, like that. So we had our first question. Our first question was, why did the great multitude follow Jesus when he sailed across the Sea of Galilee? And we got a bunch of great entries. Thanks for hanging with us during our technical difficulties as well. So I've got Miss Kristen here, and she's going to do the drawing. Looking forward to it. Come on over. I'll scoot in so you can scoot close.
Hello,
All right,
everybody.
so we've got, hello. All right, so show the mug of power.
Mug of power.
So this is where our entries are, and Kristen's going to do the drawing. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, guys, who is gonna win? We got the Sanders family.
Awesome! So,
Congrats.
everybody, we're going to send a bunch of stickers to you guys. These stickers are awesome. I think they say Adventure Club Live, if I can get it right side up. So we're very excited about that. Now, I'm going to take the mug of power, and I'm going to dump these entries out. Now we're getting started with another question. Another question. And for that, I've got Miss Lee here, and she's going to read question 2. Question 2. And also say hi to Miss Lee. We miss you guys, and I'm glad to see you guys online. Sorry about that. And Miss Lee, go ahead and read question 2.
All right. What meal did the boy have when Jesus asked Philip where they should buy bread for the people?
Let's get it so you can, my bad. Yeah, what meal did the boy have? Go ahead and read the answers too.
Is it A, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like Adrian had? B, broccoli and ice cream? C, tuna fish Pop-Tarts? Or D, 5 barley loaves and 2 fishes?
Excellent, Miss Lee. Thanks for reading these. We'll get answers here in about 30 seconds. Go ahead and text that number with your answer. What meal did the boy have when Jesus asked Philip where they should buy bread for the people? Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. B, broccoli ice cream. C, tuna fish Pop-Tarts. D, 5 barley loaves and 2 fishes. Every correct answer is an entry into our contest. Miss Lee, do you have anything to say?
I miss you guys. Y'all are doing great with answering the questions.
Awesome. Great. We miss you guys. Go ahead and start texting. I've got an answer from Emma, and we'll move on. I'll take that down so that we can see your face. Awesome. Thanks for being online, everybody. We're going to get a couple more questions coming in here. We're really excited about it. So Emma answered D. Go ahead and text 858-262-4350. The question is, what meal did the boy have when Jesus asked Philip where they should buy bread for the people? A, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. B, broccoli ice cream. C, tuna fish Pop-Tarts. D, 5 barley loaves, 2 fishes. 5 barley loaves and 2 fishes. Our answers are coming in. Very thankful for you guys. We've got one more question we're going to ask. But as we do that, keep texting 858-262-4350. I never know where my hand needs to be right here, but text that number. And as we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go into our story time, which is going to be our questions for next week will be based on this story. Keep texting in. Look forward to hearing from you. And this week, we're looking at the life of Jesus, and we're going to look at one of the special miracles that he did, one of the special miracles that Jesus did. Our questions for next week are going to be taken out of the passage of the Bible where this story is written from, and that's in Mark chapter 10, verses 46 through 51. So I'll begin reading the story now. Even a long time ago, when Jesus was on earth, some people were born blind. Also, when people got eye infections, they didn't have skilled doctors or good medicines that we have today. Another problem that caused blindness was cataracts. You've maybe heard your grandparents talk about them. The lens of the eye gets so cloudy that the person can't see. The doctors in Jesus' day didn't know how to take out the cloudy lenses and replace them with good lenses like they do today. Some of your students, I'm skipping ahead here. It was especially hard to be blind in Jesus' time. Blind people couldn't get much help, and they couldn't work. So unless a blind person had a family to take care of him or her, the blind person had to beg for food and money all day, every day. A blind man might sit by the roadside all day. Whenever the blind man heard footsteps, he would call out, hoping that the person walking by would give him a coin. That's what life was like for a blind man named Bartimaeus, who was a beggar outside Jericho, the city of Jericho. Life wasn't all bad for him. Even though Bartimaeus couldn't see, he could hear very well. He could hear the birds singing, but of course he couldn't see their brightly colored feathers. Bartimaeus could sit in the shade of a tree, but he couldn't know the shape of the leaves on the tree. Bartimaeus could smell the flowers, but he didn't know that some flowers were pink, white, blue, or orange. Bartimaeus was probably thankful for the good things he had, but my, how much Bartimaeus must have wished he could see. One day, Bartimaeus was sitting beside the road. He heard the voices of excited people. At first, Bartimaeus couldn't understand what they were talking about. Then he heard a name mentioned over and over again: Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Then he understood that Jesus of Nazareth was coming along the road. Now, Bartimaeus must have heard that Jesus healed many people. So when Bartimaeus heard that Jesus was near, he began to shout, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." But Bartimaeus couldn't be sure Jesus heard him. So Bartimaeus kept on shouting, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." While Bartimaeus was shouting, trying to get Jesus' attention, people nearby tried to hush him. "Keep quiet," they said. But Bartimaeus didn't care what people said. All he cared about was whether or not Jesus had heard him and would help him. Jesus did hear Bartimaeus calling him. Jesus stopped walking and told people to let Bartimaeus through. The people near Bartimaeus told him, "Cheer up, Jesus is calling for you to come to him." Someone probably led Bartimaeus through the crowd. When he reached Jesus, Bartimaeus heard a kind voice saying, "What do you want me to do for you?" Bartimaeus just wanted one thing: "Lord, I want to see." Bartimaeus believed that Jesus could heal him. After all, he had healed others. So when Bartimaeus asked, he was sure that Jesus could heal him. Bartimaeus was sure that Jesus cared enough to help him. Bartimaeus was also sure Jesus would help him because Jesus loves people, not because they could pay him back. Jesus knew that Bartimaeus trusted him. So Jesus said, "Go, your faith has healed you." And immediately, Bartimaeus could see. He probably was standing in front of Jesus, and the first person that Bartimaeus saw was the Lord. It was a great miracle that Jesus performed that day. And all our questions next week are going to be about that miracle. And we're thankful that Jesus came to earth and did so many miracles to prove to people that he was God on earth, because Jesus is the Son of God. And Jesus was a man too. And he did so many great things so that we would know him and so that we would glorify him as God. And so we're very excited to learn more about that. Now, next week, we're going to come back Friday at 10:30 a.m. Hopefully a little bit fewer technical difficulties and stuff like that. We're very appreciative that you stayed with us today, that you entered our contest. And we've got question 2. Now, before we draw for question 2, I'm going to go ahead and put up question 3. And for here, I've got Miss Kristen to read it. And she was on screen again today, but I just like having Kristen on TV. So Kristen, come on over. We're going to read question 3. And remember, you can text your answer to 858-262-4350. And I'm going to move this over so the question doesn't cover your face.
All right, guys, let's see if you were paying attention last week. We got one more question. All right, so we want to know, what did the disciples collect after Jesus fed the 5,000 men? Was it 12 baskets of barley bread fragments? Letter A. Was it B, fish heads? C, tips in a jar? Or D, Pokemon? What did the disciples collect after Jesus fed the 5,000? A, 12 baskets of barley bread fragments? B, fish heads? C, tips in a jar? Or D, Pokemon? Just text that number right there.
See, your fingers never know where to go, do they?
They do not. They do not. So just text that right there. Be entered for the drawing, and let's see who wins.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, go ahead and text at 858-262-4350. We're already starting to get some answers in. I'm going to kind of put it up there, and you can kind of see Kristen's face, Miss Kristen's face, like behind the blue part. What did the disciples collect after Jesus fed the 5,000 men? A, 12 baskets of barley bread. B, fish heads. C, tips in a jar. D, Pokemon. And as we're doing that, I think our mug of power is ready with our entries. So who is going to win stickers? Who is going to win a chance to read a question on video? So we're very excited. All right. Awesome. Emma, we will send you some stickers, and we'll talk to your mom and dad about doing a video question next week. We're just very excited to see you guys a little bit on video too. And go ahead and text your answers to 858-262-4350, 858-262-4350. I've got a couple entries already. And again, I'll put up question 3 again. What did the disciples collect after Jesus fed the 5,000 men? Was it 12 baskets of barley bread, Was it fish heads? Was it C, tips in a jar? Or was it D, Pokemon? Waiting for a couple entries to come in, and we're dropping them in the Mug of Power as they come along. All right, so guys, here's the Mug of Power. Here are my final entries for question 3. Here they come. All right, and Stahldeckers, awesome. You guys win. We'll send some stickers your way as well. And we're so thankful for you guys today. Thanks for being online. Next week, Friday, 10:30, we're going to do more questions. We're going to do more story time. We're going to do more songs. We're going to do more funny stuff too. And we're really looking forward to seeing you guys online. We miss you very much. Can't wait until we can be at church again, where things are normal and where live streams don't get interrupted when we're having conversations and stuff like that. All right. And don't forget to join us for church online on Facebook and on CanyonRidgeBaptist.tv this Sunday, 8:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. And also, just like last Sunday at 5 p.m., we're going to be live from Pastor's house again. Looking forward to it. Miss you guys. Talk to you very soon. Bye now.